So you've passed your real estate exam, you're officially a realtor, and now you have absolutely no idea what the hell to do or how to begin to make a living as a real estate agent. Well, as a top producing real estate agent here in Georgia myself, here's the 3 things that I wish I would have done right after I got my license. So hopefully you can learn from my mistakes and you can make different mistakes and save yourself a little bit of monetary loss and emotional loss as well in the meantime. Let's jump right into it with number 1. I wish I would have joined a team instead of going the lone wolf route. If you are a young man like myself, especially when I started in real estate, you probably are like, oh, what the hell, I can learn all this myself, I'll figure it out, I don't need anyone's help, I'm 24 and know everything. I went the lone wolf route, I joined EXP, I frankly didn't pay any attention to the mentor that I had, our communication wasn't great, and so I made a hell of a lot of mistakes that cost me a hell of a lot of money. Now, one of the counter arguments that I hear when it comes to joining a team is, oh, well, they're gonna take a large percentage of my commission. One, they are going to take a good cut of it, but if you find the right team and the right fit, they're probably not going to rake you over the coals on it. It should be probably a pretty fair trade. If you're taking home 35-40% of the commission, but they can increase the volume of transactions you do, in my opinion, it's well worth it. The first year, I think I did something like $45,000 in GCI, and that was completely on my own. I had no one feeding me leads, anything like that. If I would have joined the right team, it probably would have been very doable for me to have probably doubled that, even with a lower commission structure. Again, joining the right team, just because they're going to be feeding you the leads, they're going to be helping you nurture the leads, and they're going to be showing you what to do and what not to do, everything client facing. You know just as well as I do, the real estate test, at least here in the state of Georgia, doesn't do anything for teaching you how to handle clients, how to bring clients in, and how to work with clients to get them the best deal possible, whether buying or selling. If you're on the fence about joining a team, would highly, highly recommend that you join one. I personally have a very, very small one at EXP. I'm not taking anyone on, but I would urge you to reach out to as many as you can, interview with as many as you can, and get the best deal and the best splits for you, your situation, and your development. I don't think enough people go about it the right way, and if you do, it can save you a hell of a lot of time and make you a hell of a lot of money. Number 2, I wish I would have started working for sale by owners and expireds right out of the gate. I know that I had this mentality that I wanted to cut my teeth essentially working with buyers to get my feet under me and learn what the hell I was doing in real estate before I started to work with a seller. And while there is a little bit of validity to that, in my opinion, I think it is wasting time that you could be learning and acquiring the skill of selling over the phone. At the end of the day, no matter how many buyers you work with, you're still going to have your first seller transaction at some point. And it is a bit of a different side of the game, a different side of the coin, however the hell you want to spin it. I would highly, highly recommend that from day one, you get onto Vulcan 7 or whatever your preferred data scraper is for FSBO and expired calling, and just start dialing numbers. Go on YouTube, look up some FSBO scripts, some expired scripts if you don't want to spend the money. Maybe if you are solo and you didn't listen to tip number 1, start learning. You're going to learn through failing. What's the worst thing that happens? Someone tells you to fuck off, who cares? They're a loser. If you're screaming at people on the phone, you're probably pretty unhappy with your life anyway. So heed the advice, start working for sale by owners and expireds. The leverage on your time is infinitely better. You're not going to waste time going around showing a dozen or 2 dozen homes to time-wasting buyers. You put a lot of time and a lot of effort in on the front end, and then it's much more diminished in terms of the actual man hours working with sellers, far more scalable, and you'll be far happier than working with, a dozen buyers that are all wanting to see a couple of homes a week. Trust me, been there, done that. It sucks. Last but certainly not least is I would go straight into making content, and you can document the journey. You don't have to sit there and pretend to be someone that you're not, but putting out videos just like this, it's going to do nothing but elevate your brand. And also, there's a lot of people that they're not looking at the real estate agent strictly for the real estate knowledge. They're looking at the real estate agent for the area knowledge. If you can pump out informative, valuable videos about what it's like to buy in your city or in this particular neighborhood or this particular condo building, areas where you might have far more knowledge than the average person, double and triple down on that, because people are going to be using YouTube to find that, and they're going to be immediately looking to you as an expert, as someone that knows more than they do, and they're going to want to be seeking out your help as opposed to you chasing people down, being like, no, please let me help you, please let me show you how much I know. You put all your knowledge out there into the world, people find you. You're going to be working with clients that are far easier to work with. You're going to be spending less time trying to convince clients to work with you. And I think all around, it's just a much, much better gig to be attracting the type of client you want instead of out there hounding them down, chasing them, and basically scratching for every bit of business that you can get. So these are 3 things that I wish that I would have done when I started out as a real estate agent. If you found this video informative or insightful or helpful or anything positive, you want to be a good Samaritan, you can hit the like button down below. It takes 2 seconds of your time, and it goes a hell of a long way for myself. While you're at it, if you want to subscribe, there will be more videos just like this coming your way 2-3 times a week. So hope to hear from you soon. My name is Blanton. Take care.